Baylor women's basketball landed another transfer. Who is it, you ask? It is Kiera Pemberton from North Dakota. Apologize for looking down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. She is a 6'1" 1" forward that will be a junior next year, so 2 years of eligibility. She is from Langley, British Columbia, by the way. She attended Walnut Grove Secondary. And like out of high, before she went to North Dakota, she had a monster year at Walnut Grove Secondary, averaged 34 points per game while adding 14 rebounds per game. Also dished out 4.4 assists per game, 4.8 steals per game, and blocked 1.8 shots per game. And she was named to the Eastern Valley Championship Tournament MVP. She dominated the British Columbia Provincial Championships with the 41.5 points per game per contest, alongside 14 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1.8 blocks per game, to be named a first-team All-Star for the championships. And her 166 points all across those 4 games broke a 42-year-old record. And she represented her home nation of Canada at the FIBA Under-16 Women's Americas Championship. So, just to let y'all know about the background first. Now, I'm going to go over the stats for this past year and even the year before. So, her first year as a freshman, she started 18 games out of 27 played. She averaged 23.8 minutes per game. And she did the following: 10.5 points per game, 6.6 rebounds per game, 0.7 assists per game, 2.3 turnovers per game, 0.3 blocks per game, 0.9 steals per game, 0.3 blocks per game, 2.5 fouls per game. She did shoot 54.5% from the floor on 191 attempts, 16.7% on threes on 6 attempts, 69.2% on free throws on 107 attempts. Now, this past year, she started every single game, as in all 31 games. And she averaged 32.8 minutes per game. She did the following this year: 16.7 points per game, 7.2 rebounds per game, 1.2 assists per game, 3.7 turnovers per game. That does need to cut down some, but I think it will happen at Baylor. I would think so. 1.2 steals per game, 0.6 blocks per game, 2.7 fouls per game. She did shoot 52.9% from the floor on 363 attempts, 32.7% on threes on 55 attempts. So she took more threes this year, and she made more in like a higher percentage. Of course, it could go up a little bit, but that's besides the point here. It's still good to have a forward that can hit threes. And 73.7% on free throws on 156 attempts. So this is a need that Baylor women's basketball had to get. I don't know about her being a starter right away. She can start if need be, but I think she's going to be more of a backup to Darion Lopez-Buggs / Belle Furneroy. Then I think in a year from now, she could be a starter. I mean, I'm not going to deny that she could start some if need be this year. And this does bring out the Baylor women's basketball roster up to 9 players. Obviously, Baylor women's basketball still needs to get a post player, just like Aaronette Vonleh, to get a quick, like a replacement, and a guard or two. Then I think the roster set. And obviously, the normal roster size for women's basketball is like 11 to 13 players. Not really 14 or 15. But I will say, with Joni Harris on the Baylor staff, there is a player of potential interest. And I only noticed it because on Instagram, Nikki Collins followed her. It is Yuting Dong from Auburn. And she only played like 12 games this year, but she enrolled during the mid-season. And she's a 6-foot guard. I know Baylor women's basketball did miss out on Jada Williams, but I think it was either Jada Williams or Talia Scott. So, as you can tell, the height on the roster is a little bit better. I mean, the shortest player at the moment is. Let me. I know it's either Inez Goyanova or Jana Van Geinbeek. Yeah, Inez is 5'8". Well, Jana. And I'm only saying getting another guard or two because, Jana's coming off of a surgery, and I know she's trying to progress after the surgery, and Inez is also hasn't played ever. She redshirted last year because she tore ACL that January, a year ago. So yeah, a little bit more height. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens. And I know another thing that they could very well get a late addition through the high school ranks, maybe, or even JUCO. And I'm only saying high school ranks because I did notice one of the former Auburn signees, Nikki Collins, followed her too. And it's OGHENE Miracle. She's a 6'2" forward / center. Maybe they'll get another one, a player like that to have more depth. Because you can never have enough depth. I mean, and you gotta have quality depth to sustain injuries. Like that's what they did kind of this past year, too. So, there's plenty of guards out there. And look, even the UNLV guard from Little Elm is in the portal right now. There might be interest. I mean, I know for sure. I think Nikki Collins following her on Instagram too. So, there's options. I mean, and granted that the guard I'm referring to only has 2 years of eligibility. Well, Yuting Dong has 3. And there's obviously Brea Cunningham still out there as a potential for the post player position. And maybe Kaylin Waymar from NC State, who played at Boston University a year. But she did not play this past year due to injury. I would really highly doubt Cody McMahon would come to Baylor at this point. I would think so. Personally. Because why would she come to Baylor now? And unless she becomes like an instant starter, which I don't know about that. Just get like a guard or two, and get a replacement for Aaron Vonleh. I think this team is set, and maybe they'll even add like a late addition through the high school and JUCO ranks. Like I said, whether it's at the post position or the guard position, besides the transfer portal for both. So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. So, anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later on the road to 800 subscribers. Of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 or more. So, my this course, like video, comment video really helps YouTube algorithm. Some more people see it. Sharing the video does help as well. Some more people could watch. And if you're watching and not subscribed, hit subscribe buttons for the notification bell as well.